guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rebecca and I am a stay-at-home mom and an online reseller. And today we're going to be packing up sales. So I only have one sale today. It is June 4th, so it's Sunday. And this came in, I guess, earlier today on Closet Clear Out on Poshmark. So it's just this pair of Kidizen shoes, and my shoe shelf is over here. Everything looks a little crazy right now because my son, we moved him out of his room and into his sister's room while we redo his room, and some of his stuff had to go somewhere. So my office is where that ended up. The shoes are down here behind everything. There they are. So as I said, this pair of shoes are by the brand Kidizen. If you're familiar with them, I know I've seen them everywhere, that their big thing is you can just like slip them on, the back bounces back. I would love to have a pair of these. These are not my size, but it'd be awesome to find these. I picked these up from a yard sale for $8. I just found them back in April of this year when I wasn't sourcing, but I couldn't resist picking them up. And I didn't notice, it's really hard to tell, but until I was photographing them under my lights, they have some very light staining on the front here. But because of the pattern, you can't even really tell, but I did note it. So I paid $8. I had them listed at $65, and through Closet Clear Out, someone basically offered me $55. I think I offered them $58, and they asked if I would take $55. So I said that was fine. The fees were $11 since it was Poshmark. So my net profit was $36, and they only took 22 days to sell. So definitely keep your eye out for Kidizen. That is the title or the brand right there, Kidizen. And these are like a unisex shoe. So these, they have them labeled as a men's 12 and a women's 13 and a half. So I don't know if all their shoes are unisex like that, but at least some of them seem to be. So this is Poshmark. I'm going to put them in just a shoebox, priority mail shoebox. I'll put them in some plastic and then pad the box. And these shoes are all ready to go to their new home in Portland, Oregon. And I will be scheduling a porch pickup for these for tomorrow because this is not going to fit in my mailbox. It's close, but it's a little bit too tall. So that's going to go out in the morning. Today is June 5th and I have one sale going out. It is a LuLaRoe top and it's sold, let's see. It did sell today, so it'll be going out tomorrow. It sold for $18.45. But let's find this top. It is in box E. Right here. Getting ahead of myself here. I believe it is this one. $12.64. So the item that sold is this LuLaRoe top. It's like a 3/4 sleeve raglan top and it's in a size 3XL. I paid $1.25 for this back in, oh, I was listed. I was like, I thought it said I bought it this year. No, I bought it last year, last summer. So I had $1.25 into it, but it just got listed this year, about 2 months ago. So I sold it for $18.45. That was on eBay. My fees were $3.35, and it only took 51 days to sell. I don't typically pick up a lot of LuLaRoe, but the reason I picked these up was because they were only a quarter and they were plus size. So I thought that they might do better. There were still some I left, but for the most part, I picked up at least a good number of them. So this is going to go first class, and we will see what the shipping is and what our net profit turns out to be. So this shirt is costing $5.04 to ship out. And I said the sold price was $18.45. I did actually have it listed for $18 originally, but someone offered me $12 and it's LuLaRoe. There's still a lot of LuLaRoe out there. And I'm still trying to just make sales when I can. So with that, with the shipping being $5.04 and the fees being $3.35, my net profit was just $9.81, but it's a sale and I'm going to keep chugging away at these sales, some big, some small, mostly small to medium, but it's getting my inventory moved out and I'm still listing an item a day, so I'm okay with that. So let's get a shipping label put on this guy. And that package is all ready to head to Texas tomorrow, and it's just going to go right in my mailbox. Today is June 8th, and I have 2 sales to ship out. One was a sale I made last night after I'd already gone to bed, and the other one I made today. And they are actually both pairs of shoes, so they're both over on my shoe shelf. We have a pair of Band of Gypsies sandals and a pair of Crocs. Just gonna pull them off my shoe shelf. Everything is a mess right now because children. But here's the Band of Gypsies shoes. They are in a box, so they're actually brand new with the plastic still. Pull those over, and then this pair of Crocs, like ballet flats. So both of these shoes actually sold on eBay. And I think we'll start with these first since they're on top. So this is a pair of navy blue Crocs, and they're a size 6. So they're quite small. I bought them at a yard sale last summer, and I bought them. No, I keep looking at the wrong date. I listed them last summer. I picked them up at a yard sale in 2020. But I paid $4 for them, and I had bought another pair of Crocs that sold sooner with them, same size, just a different color, different style. But these sold for $25.55 on eBay. That included shipping. Fees were $3.82. They took 377 days to sell. I think they just took longer because the size is really small, and they aren't like, I don't know, I don't want to say they're typical Croc, but that doesn't necessarily matter. It depends what people are looking for. So these are very lightweight. I think I am just going to put them in a bubble mailer. I don't even think I'm going to put them in, I might put them in plastic. I'll probably put them in plastic. Not that they really need it, but it's a nice presentation. And then I'll put them in a bubble mailer since they're super light. These only weigh 5.9 ounces, so I'm pretty sure I'll still be under that 8 ounce even with that. Once again, they don't need a box. I don't want to go overweight, but I'll give them just a little bit of protection with the bubbles. So this should pack up just fine. This is actually a recycled Amazon Prime bubble mailer. I always keep those if I have them. That way I can reuse them. This is actually, I think, from my parents. But we're going to weigh this and see what our shipping cost comes to determine our net profit. Shipping on this worked out to be $4.09, and my net profit is $13.64. So now we just need to print off our label. These shoes are headed to New York, and now we're going to pack up our second sale. So this next sale is this pair of Band of Gypsies, like wedge sandals. So they are new. They actually still have the yard sale tag in them. I bought them at a yard sale for $3 last year. I think I shouldn't say that until I check. Yeah, last summer. So they did get listed shortly after I bought them, within a few months. That's pretty short for me, it didn't take a couple years. So these were called the Wren sandal in a size 7. Like I said, they're new. They're still in the plastic, completely unworn. I originally listed these at $45 and kept dropping the price a little bit, and then someone bought them for $40.85 on eBay. That includes the shipping cost. Fees were $6.02, and they took 285 days to sell. So it still wasn't as fast as I thought they might, but I did list them closer to like the beginning of fall. It was in August, so they probably just took a little while for someone to find them for the right season. And these are about £1.50. I believe the person picked Parcel Select Ground for shipping. Yes, they did. I want to double check. I'm pretty sure when I listed these, I did not list them that they were with the box. I usually do that so I don't have to include the box because I usually cost more. But I'm going to double check my listing and make sure I don't have the box in any of the photos. It looks like I do not, so no one should be expecting a box. So I'm going to take them out of the box. And then I will just tape the bag that they're already in, put a thank you sticker on it. And let's see, Parcel Select Ground. So we'll have to see what the cheapest shipping method would be. Like if that is going to be the cheapest. They're a little bit bigger, so I don't think they're going to fit in like a padded flat rate, which would that actually be cheaper? Flat rate padded envelope. Yeah, it would be cheaper, but I don't think it's going to fit in there. So Parcel Select, we're going to try. We're going to see if it's going to fit in a padded flat rate. If it does, great. It'll save me a little bit. If not, that's okay too. I'm going to see, flip these around. Yeah, they're not going to fit very nicely in a padded flat rate. I don't want to squish them too much. They're just really chunky shoes. So we're going to have to go to Plan B. Plan B is I'm going to try this padded envelope. I guess it's kind of lazy of me, but I really don't want to get into my attic space because of all the totes. It's kind of a pain. I'm, what am I, 16 weeks pregnant. I'm tired. I don't want to do that if I don't have to. So I'm going to try this. If it doesn't fit in this, then I will have to get in there and get a box out. I don't really want to ship it in a shoe box. It's a pretty sturdy box, but I don't know. I feel weird about shipping it in a box like that. So I'm going to see if they're going to fit in here first. Okay, good. So they do fit in here. I'm actually going to put a little bit of packing paper underneath the bands so they don't get too squished, just to help them keep their form a little bit since it's not in a box. Once again, just to make it a little bit nicer. So I think they'll still fit fine. That's why I like having these really big padded envelopes for things like this. So let me try that. A nice thing you can do with these padded envelopes sometimes is kind of flatten the bottom, and it'll make it a little bit wider so it's not quite as skinny and flat to get your item in. It's kind of like a little mini trick So this fit nicely in there. They're not going to get damaged. They're just shoes. So everything will be just fine. So now we're going to make sure our weight and dimensions are correct. Okay, so this is going to go USPS Parcel Select. There is no like discounted rate for that. So it's going to be what they paid in shipping, which was $10.85. So my net profit is $20.98. We're going to get this label printed off. So these are going to California. It's funny, one's going west and one's going east. Now the big dilemma is, are the two of these going to fit in my mailbox together? And I'm not too confident of that. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and schedule a porch pickup. These are pretty thick. Those wedge sandals are pretty thick. So I think I'm just going to schedule a porch pickup to be on the safe side and get them picked up tomorrow. Today is June 11th and I have 2 sales to ship out. It is a Sunday, so these are weekend sales. I have one from yesterday and one from today. So the first one is going to be this women's soft surroundings top in box O. Down on the bottom, have my super helpful assistant here today. There it is. And my second sale is in box L. It's a Matilda Jane dress that's on the bottom over there. So I'm going to put these back and then get that one. So both of our sales tonight are from Poshmark. So I'm going to start with this big one first and make sure we put our thank you stickers on. I don't do thank you cards, but I do just do a sticker and it helps cover my inventory number, which is also nice. So this first one is a soft surroundings shirt. It just has like these giant buttons on it. This was another item I bought for Whatnot. Didn't sell, so I bought it for $1 at the thrift store. And it sold for $18 on Poshmark. Fees were $3.60. And my net profit was $13.40. It took 120 days to sell. And this is just going to go in a Tyvek mailer, so we'll get that packed up. On second thought, I'm actually going to put this in a bubble mailer just because the buttons, they're kind of heavy, so that way it'll just protect them a little bit more. Normally I would put it in a Tyvek mailer if it didn't have all those buttons on it. So this shirt is going to New Jersey and this will go in my mailbox in the morning. This next item, also a Poshmark sale, is, that was a very loud motorcycle, is a Matilda Jane dress. This is a size 12 to 18 months. Just has like all these little umbrellas and stuff on it. Some of their patterns are really crazy. This one isn't too terrible. It's kind of cute. I bought this for $3.15 at a Goodwill back in 2022. So not terribly long ago, but yeah, well, at least it wasn't a 2020. So I bought it for $3.15. I sold it for $18. Fees were $3.60. My net profit was $11.25, and it took 433 days to sell. This definitely took longer to sell and sold for less than I thought it would. So I don't know. Matilda Jane is supposed to be one of those good brands. I don't know if it's because it's a smaller size or I don't know. Maybe it was just oversaturated. I know there were other ones listed. I don't know what sizes, but yeah, I was a little sad on this one. I thought this one would sell for more. So this is going to go in a small flat rate box because it is small, and I just kind of like to put kids' clothes if they fit in those little boxes because I think it's cute. This dress is headed to Arkansas, so once again, it's just going to go in my mailbox in the morning. Today is June 13th and I have 2 sales to go out. It's actually the morning and I have one sale that sold yesterday that I didn't pack up last night, and then one that sold this morning, so I'm just going to pack them both up now. So the first one is not correct. It actually says it's a mini Bowden green cat long sleeve shirt. It is not. It is a mini Bowden item, but I don't know. I must have mixed up my descriptions. So the other item, that green cat long sleeve shirt, sold a while ago, but I'm hoping this is still in the same bin because they would have been photographed about the same time. So we're going to check bin O on the bottom over there. There it is. Very glad it was in the same bin as the other one. The second item is a Talbot shirt in bin J. Should be pretty much right on top because I just photographed and listed this. Yep, there it is. So this first item that's sold is not that green long sleeve shirt. It is actually baby Bowden, still Bowden. It is a blue and white striped dress, and it has like a diaper cover or bloomers with it. This is a size 2 to 3 years. So I bought this for, I think all the other information is right because I bought them at the same time. So this was from a yard sale. I think I paid $1 for it, or maybe $2, but then I would have written $2 for the other shirt. So it all evens out. It's fine. But I paid $1 or $2 for it, and it was at a yard sale. I listed it and sold it for, I listed it higher, kept dropping the price. I ended up selling it for $18 over on Poshmark. My fees were $3.60. Seems like everything on Poshmark lately is selling for $18. And it says it took 202 days to sell. So if that wasn't exactly right for this item, it would have been right around there. Because like I said, I did photograph them together. So this is just going to go in a Tyvek mailer. This dress is going to be making its way down to Tampa, Florida. This next item is a Talbot's Plus size 3X popover top. This I paid $2.50 for. I don't remember where I got this for. I'm assuming a thrift store because of the cost. But yeah, I don't remember on this one. It was over a year ago. And it's a really, really lightweight shirt. It's only a little over 4 ounces, so it'll go as an 8-ounce rate. But this ended up selling on Mercari, which I don't get a lot of sales on, but it sold for $28, free shipping. Fees were $4.11. I still need to calculate the shipping, so we'll see what the net profit comes out to on this, but it only took 1 day to sell. I looked at eBay for sold comps, and not like this specific pattern, but in general, Talbot's Plus popover tops, they had a pretty good sell-through rate. So I was pretty surprised at that. But we're going to put this in just a poly mailer since it's first class and see what Pirate Ship has for my shipping cost. So this shirt ended up costing $4.20 to ship. So after having only been listed for 1 day, I made $17.19, and it is going to Alabama. So since I shipped this using Pirate Ship, I just copied the tracking number and information and put it in Mercari when I said that I confirmed sent the item. And now I'm going to take these 2 down to my mailbox and they'll get shipped out today. Today is June 14th and I have 2 sales to ship out. The first one is going to be a women's bra by Cacique. It is in box B, which is my bra drawer over here. It's this one getting squished right on top. that one. And then the other sale is a pair of Kuru purple sneakers, which would be on my shoe shelf. And they are over here. Right there. So both of these sales today are sales from Mercari. I think it's because I'm editing some of my pricing and like offering free shipping on items I didn't used to. I just adjusted the prices. I'm guessing that's why. But the first item that sold is this bra by Cacique. It is a size 40 double D, and it's sold for $26 free shipping. Fees were $3.85. So I'm going to be using pirate ship for both of the sales. And then we'll determine what the net profit was. This took 39 days to sell. So I think I'm probably going to put this, it does have underwire. So usually I would put this in like a bubble mailer because it's already going to be, it's a 4.6 ounce item. So it's already going to be in that 8 ounces, and a bubble mailer is not going to put it over. So this item is going first class. It ended up costing $4.24 to ship. So my net profit is $14.91, and it is headed to Texas. This would normally just go in my mailbox, but because of the shoes, I'm gonna have to schedule a porch pickup. So I'll have to do that at the end. So next up we have these shoes. They are by the brand Kuru. They're pretty cool. They're purple. They are a women's 10.5, I believe. Yes. I think they're kind of like an orthopedic walking shoe is my understanding. But these sold for $55 free ship, and the fees were $7.60. This is still on Mercari. They took 246 days to sell. So I received an offer. I had just dropped a bunch of prices on stuff. I dropped these down to $60 on Poshmark, and then someone offered me $40 and I countered at $50, and then shortly after, without them accepting or declining that $50 offer, I received an offer of $55 over on Mercari, and I kind of looked at the usernames and it appeared to be the same person. So I kind of just did the math real quick, and Poshmark has higher fees, so I will have to ship these on my own, but it came out pretty close to what I was going to what my net profit would be, how much I was going to make. So I just ended up going with the Mercari one. And yeah, so we're going to ship these out. They are going to be a priority mail because they are over a pound. They should be 2 pounds with the box. So I'll probably put them in a clear poly bag, and then I'd like to say in a shoe box, but I'm looking at my inventory sheet of my shipping supplies and I have no more shoe boxes out here. So we'll have to see. We'll see what box we end up putting them in. Okay, so I have this all packed up. I did have to go into my attic, as you saw, to get a shoe box because I didn't have any priority boxes out here that would fit it. And I'm gonna see what the shipping rates are. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. So here's the thing, is like you kind of have to balance how much you want to pay for shipping when I'm talking about pirate ship versus like how quickly it's going to get there and your packaging material and all that stuff. So this is definitely not the cheapest way to go. I kind of knew that. But it was also just kind of what I had. So we have, let's see, Parcel Select Ground would have been the cheapest way to go. I would have needed to use my own box for that, and it typically takes longer to get there. It's not telling me, oh, here it says estimated delivery by the 20th, which is 6 days from now. So Priority Mail Cubic, which is the best option, which is what this falls under, because this is not a flat rate box, it's just a shoe box that you can use for priority mail. And when you enter the dimensions, if you're not familiar with these, it lists them here. You see it says ID is inner dimensions, OD is outer dimensions. So you just have to round up for your outer dimensions. That's what you use when you're entering it on Pirate Ship. So this would be Priority Mail Cubic, and that just means like the measurements is the cubic part. So that's $7.20. That is a big discount because I'm using Pirate Ship. The other options is like UPS ground, but usually UPS isn't going to be worth it, my understanding, unless it's over £2. So this is still £2 rate, and then everything else just goes way up, like express rates, next day rates. So the best option that we're going to do, because I also don't want it to take forever to get to them, I do want to give them, since they didn't have an option in choosing their shipping rate, since it was Mercari and it was just free shipping, I am going to use the Priority Mail Cubic, and it's less than $1 difference. So it's going to cost me $7.20 using Priority Mail Cubic. So we're going to plug that into my sheet. This is actually cheaper than what I was thinking it would be. I just estimated around $10 for shipping. Pirate Ship gives a really good discount. So my net profit on these shoes is going to be $33.70. So keep an eye out for Kuru. They did take longer to sell than I thought they would, but I might just have them priced a little bit too high in the beginning. So yeah, $7.20. We're going to get a label put on this. So this is all packaged up. It will be going to New Jersey. So I am just going to weigh these two items. I think they're going to be £2. Actually, I probably ain't gonna weigh it because I know what each package weighs. So they should be £2 or estimated for USPS. You don't have to be exact. £2, and I'm gonna do a package pickup. Is that a tongue twister? A porch pickup for my packages. We are going to do that. I will schedule that through my phone, through the USPS mobile app. And then I will take care of all this tomorrow. I need to restock a lot of my shipping supplies out here. So I will just do that tomorrow because I don't want to get into that tonight. My kids are sleeping and, all that. So those are our sales for today. That is everything that sold in the last 2 weeks because I didn't have a whole lot of sales that first week, but the second week definitely made up for it. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a like and subscribe and come back for more reselling content, more what sold, usually weekly if I have enough sales. If not, it'll be bi-weekly, but I still put a video out every week that you can come and check out. And don't forget to follow me over on Instagram. I am at TheCozyShire, and you can follow along with me over there as well. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.